Welcome back to Pops and Pilots. Let's play some more Europa Universalis 4. We're playing as Genoa, of course. We're going for our custom achievement on this competition. We have to keep Genoa the most powerful trader in the world, which at 215 ducats it still is. So we are still catching up-ish, at least getting better. The others not so much. We still don't know about Beijing. And we have to do that until we take all of India for our custom achievement. For the actual achievement, Master of India. We're kind of making our way there. We started eating our way into Persia. We have a huge subject here, Khorasan, which we already started annexing, but it's going to take a long time. It's going to take even longer once we start feeding them more stuff. But I'm looking to grab maybe some Diplo reputation, so that we can speed up that process. We're at war with the Mamluks, and it's very, very one, and I think I might actually peace out right here, right now. Sure, we're only at 68%, so we're not taking a full-on peace deal. But if we look at what I've prepared here, this already gives me 89.1% overextension. Taking any cool provinces like Adana, which is a center of trade, which I would like to have, which put me over 100% overextension, which I don't want. I could technically take Benghazi, which is also a center of trade, but that's island hopping, because we're not actually doing land connection here, and we're discouraged from doing that. And taking the whole connection would once again put us over the overextension limit. So this is pretty close. This is taking a decent amount of land, and it is annulling the guarantee of Persia, so we can attack there. We could not do this and instead declare war on the Persians before. Peace out the Mamluks. I'm not 100% sure, but I feel like this doesn't actually, I'm pretty sure that this doesn't break the alliance. Because they just can't join. It's not like they're deciding not to join, they just can't join. So the Persians would be able to call in the Mamluks into the war until we have 25% war score. So really would have to keep the Mamluks on a leash here until we get that 25% on the Persians. And that seems annoying as fudge. What it would allow us to do is to give some land to our subject. Right? We're sort of limited in how much more land we can take. But we could feed like Araka here and maybe Tatmor and Hama to Iraq. But I feel like that's unnecessary. And it does add the whole complication of then having to wait with the Persian War. Well, having to wait for the Persian War to get to the proper state. Let's not do that. I think we just peace out here. It's a fine peace deal considering we're fighting the Mamluks. We can't even take any money, so perfectly on the money. Pretty close to perfect on the stuff. Yeah, sure, some people care about it. It's fine. Are they going to do a coalition me? Right. So let's just piece these guys out and then go for the Persians. Seems fine to me. I demand this, Mr. M. Oh, thank you. 52 freaking power protection. Also, mission fulfilled. The Alexandria one, I assume. Yeah, Ale in Alexandria. Which just gives me more mercantilism and trade efficiency for some time. Let's grab it. It's core stuff. Yeah, I suppose all the stuff. And let's get people into Persian punching position. Punch the Persians from Mosul. Punch the Persians from Shat. And punch the Persians from... I already have somebody coming in from this side. Who else are we going to fight? We're fighting like Nogai and Uzbeks or something? No, Ladakh. So I do probably want a stack up here to deal with no guy. And then I'm sure I've missed out on at least one army, and I did. Which, go here-ish, something. Just get moving. All my armies are moving, excellent. My boats here. Well, let's have them finish their movement. You're going back to doing your job after you shamefully hit yourself. Not hit, but hid, as in hide. Do I repair these galleys? I mean, I suppose I do, right? Let's go condition everything that's not 100%. Get into, I don't know, Sedan. And you hunt pirates in Genoa, although we're too late. The Tunisians already raided my coast. It's a thing. And now my Diplo reputation should be very low. Well, it's actually not that bad. Overextension doesn't hurt it tons. Well, it does hurt it quite a bit. So our annexation is going to be slower. I wonder what ways we have to get extra Diplo rep. Aside from taking, say, influence or diplomatic ideas. I really want to take admin ideas. Next. There's still an argument for going influence with all the subjects we're eating right now. Nah, don't like it. Don't like it, but I want Diplo rep. So how do I get Diplo rep? Do I have? I don't think I have policies that give Diplo rep. Do I? Promote cultures, merchants. Not really. The merchant one is a military policy. I could, for a while at least, get rid of inspirational leaders and grab that extra merchant. I do have places to put him, right? I feel like there's room down here for a merchant in Samarkand. Or even, I can't quite reach Doab. We don't super care about Gujarat. Oh, kinda somewhat care. Because somebody, but it's not an inland node, we don't have any power here, so the merchant won't do much at all. Samarkand would at least give me a trade value multiplier. And it takes some more of the money out of Samarkand. Let's do this. It might mean that we have to run 2 policies for a moment there. Oh, so I now have 15 traders. I assume it recalculated the traders and we got the one from the Barbary coast back, which was previously occupied in the war. So maybe I'm a bit high on traders now. Didn't actually need to do the thing, but I did the thing. We still have stuff we can do here, right? We could go Vienna. Although all this German trading we're doing is not nuts at all. Yeah, there's no point in going to Basra. It's not an inland node, and we're already steering everything that is in Basra into Persia. What about the Gulf of Aden? And or Ethiopia. Ethiopia is an inland node. There's not a ton of money there, but some. The Gulf of Aden is being... Is more money here? Actually not a lot. Well, no, there's a lot more money at stake. We're not getting the 50 extra trade power, whatever it is for inland trading though. Let's try Ethiopia, see what it does. And then we should probably go ahead and spend some money, eh? Because that's what we do around here. Now, one thing I wanted to check. Province governing cost is not this... Oh, no, it might be. Oh. It might be this. Has to be, right? Because it's not state maintenance. So actually I might be able to use some... I think I've done this before and I just forgot that it's a thing. Might be able to use some courthouses to... well, use it to make some money because of state edicts. But I assume I just have an edict running in the Milan state. Yeah. Which is why that makes money. Which is not why I would be building this, right? I don't care about the money. What I would care about is reducing the governing cost. So we are not over our limit there. Yeah, this seems very annoying. Let's say I build one in Bozok. And then Kirche here. I don't know if they stack. Marden. And Urfa. The way I'm looking for these is I'm looking for provinces that have room for multiple buildings. Let's do Pavia. See what that does. But that's not spending all my money, right? I want to spend a lot of money. Quickly check. Yeah, this is gonna get fixed. Luckily in the next patch. This will actually open the macro builder for trade company investments, this one. Okay, we have all the company depots, we have all the brokers exchanges, good. We still have only the one... but the Alexandria node is better now that we have all these provinces. Do you want trade steering? I mean, I probably do. Probably do. It's not like the numbers are turn nuts that are going through here, but it's not nothing. Oh. And trade steering does help us, well, steer, but also helps with the multiplier we get. What was the other option again? I feel like it was definitely not the force limit ones. It's this, right? Trade value modifier. But let's just build a property appraiser in Jaffa. And then build a bunch of, I don't know, manufactories, because we like manufactories. How about all of these? And workshops. Having this much money is kind of stupid. Oh, yes, I learned the power of the trade depot, didn't I? Sure, for now. Well, there. Spent a whole lot of money on making more money. Speaking of spending things, we should be building a spy network on Mr. M again. Can't yet. Let's not have you do this. I want the Amata di Diras to continue walking and you not to continue walking. Just split these guys up a bit. Austria rivaled me. I think that's fine, right? I think they just lost rival status earlier. What was I looking for? Right, building a spy network on you. And then as soon as my troops are somewhat in position, which I suppose they kind of are, let's go to Wazit. We can declare on the Persians, who are currently fighting Fars. What's that war? But you're winning handsomely. I mean, we shall be one nation. A light unto the world. What is this? Catholics in Zanjan. Zanjan. That's utterly random. I don't even see Zanjan. I just zoomed to it, but I don't see it. Should be in the center of my screen, right? The heck? Who became Catholic? Oh, there. It's not at all in the center of my screen. So Rennes province of mine, it's not in a state, but is a trade company, became Catholic. That does nothing. Thanks, game. Oh, but we might not be converting stuff. You could have just looked at my missionary there, and he is in fact busy. They are in fact busy. Speaking of busy, you should be repaired, so let's have you hunt pirates in Genoa. What are you? A brig. Throw them into the brig. Let's meet up with the other brigs. That's a war galley that's just hanging out. Let's have you repaired. So this must be, what is it, Iraq? Yeah. Iraq likes being libertarians, it's fine. We're gonna unlibertarize them once we need to actually eat them up. Which we don't quite yet. So you're supposed to be suppressing rebels, but somehow these rebels don't spawn in Merv. So I'm gonna start the war. And then if I have to walk back and defeat some of my subjects' rebels, then that's fine. I think we're ready enough. I mean, it's not everybody in place or anything, but how are you? Oh, because you're Khorasan. Wondering why Iraq wasn't unblack flagged in their own territory. It's because it's not their own territory and they're not Iraq. Good reasons, some might say. Too many military leaders. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of that. And Giannettino Campi is kinda garbage. But they do have a siege pips. Pips? Yes, siege pip. That's gonna have to be good enough for now. Declare war on Persia, reconquest of someplace. Birjan seems fine. Well, let's check fort map mode real quick. Fort level, yeah, no forts around here. None of these are forts, right? Cumis, Tavas, Thun, and Birjan. Yeah, no forts. So it's fine to take Birjan. Ella to Nogai and Ladakh. Now, if I were to ask the duck to leave, but I don't have a thing on them. Don't have a claim on them, so they would say no to me asking them to break that alliance. Even though all I would be doing is, oh, yeah, subject of Ming. Tributary, I suppose, yeah. That's kind of impressed. Oh, but Ming is not super alive, are they? Shan is there. That screams Ming explosion to me. But they still have a lot of tributaries, so they're not dead yet. Let's go. Persia, declare war. Any reasons not to. Anything I want to do while at peace. The coring will continue, so that'll be okay. We might be taking land for ourselves, but we'll do that when the coring is done, so overextension will be fine. I don't think I have autonomy I want to reduce. That's a no. Yeah, I don't know what peacetime action I would want to do. Let's just go to war. Take the call in Birjan, call nobody in. Things are fine. Go. Take. Take. It's just take with you guys. Let's get you there. Didn't I have an army going north? Must have stopped them. Unless I'm blind, which obviously. Let's have you go north then. Just be sure to be able to fight those Nogaians if and when they arrive. Let's not attach you. Keep going here. That's a lot of rebels. Rebels. 10 cannons is nice and all. There should be a general on there, but they don't have a siege pip, so it's kinda meh. I mean, this should be a walk in the park. Famous last words. I know. Let's go and carp it a little bit. With Leviathan, we'll be able to automate this. I don't know how that's gonna work. They didn't actually tell us that. Listen. But I assume you can put your army into carpet siege mode, and it will work very similarly to the rebel stomping mode, where the army stays together, but they just take land. It might not be the case. It might be that they instead actually split up. And that's kind of scary. You just hired a million people from the Uzbek. Maybe you don't go for Nogai just yet. I checked the army size of Nogai and then decided based on that I could send that one stack deep into their territory because I didn't need to be afraid. But it turns out that they actually, well, they spent some money for friends. That's brave. I get that you clearly have insane morale advantage for some reason. But it's still brave. Oh my. I mean, they can't bring their whole army to bear, not even remotely. So this might actually be a win for my subject there. But gee. What a move. What a move. I could and should probably have tried to attack these guys in Cumis. Now that I didn't, I'm not going to be able to catch them. Oh, come on, you freaking centers of reform. Speaking of reform, government reform, I don't think we get a good one yet, or do we? Manpower, at least it's not useless. Oh, it's not useless at all. 10% morale of armies? Yoink. Can you say yoink? That is excellent. Might be the single most powerful reform we have. You think maybe our first one is... I mean, this one's the most game-changing one. Plutocracy. But... yeah. I mean, the candidate bonus is also really good. We've had +1 monarch points forever now, which surely isn't hurting here. Now, I have 10 cannons and no siege pips. You have a siege pip, but how much do I feel like moving you in there? Not a ton. I do not feel like having all these people in here, though. Let's have you detach and go to another place. Let's not go to Yazd. And then detach you and you and you. I know I always get lazy with attrition. How proper attrition play when the game goes really well. And I shouldn't, but I do. But sometimes I do actually pay attention. And I do surprise myself with it, I suppose. We could now have our northern and southern armies coalesce on Nogai. No, we couldn't, because we actually don't have military access through Transo. do have access through a spec, but that's apparently slower than walking all the way around. No, I don't like it. Oh, the Age of Absolutism. Didn't realize our age was ending. Do we have a pop-up? I mean, I'm into it. And makes sense because we spawned the institution. But... Okay, we have to... I don't know that I've... No, I'm sure I've never gotten into the Age of Absolutism and just had the trade company's bonus already there. Definitely not overshooting it by almost 3 times. I also have a multicultural nation. We're not gonna ever get religious war, because that's already over. Not gonna beat the Emperor of China. China could have 5 universities. We have the tech. Do we have the tech? Do we already know what a university is? Maybe we do. We do. Well, that's easy then. Just gonna spam some universities in super random places. It really doesn't matter. Well, it's not quite true. They are required for enlightenment spawns. How does it? Fine, I look it up. Fine. I actually try to play well for once. It's enlightenment, right? Enlightenment, and the spawn conditions are... Connection to the capital, not an island, in a state, printing press, global trade, 30 development. And a university, or a seat in parliament, or be in Europe, and we have a very good ruler. So yeah. Since it needs to be connected to Genoa and in a state, I'm just gonna spam my universities in Italy for now, and maybe Greece. Seems fun. Now, universities themselves don't do tons. You just reduce dev cost and don't cost a building slot. Must not be an island. Clicks on an island. 3. Fortunately, the other place saw all the building stuff. So let's do Greece. Now, which parts of Greece are stated? Moria is fully stated. You are also stated. Dev cost running for no reason. Okay, so down here we can just spam those universities. Fine. Blub. And yes, that's more than I need. Sue me. Blah blah blah. Colonial Peru. 1 Hoi USA. And I guess I'm sending these north. Yeah. With this I'll have enough support that I can go and siege down Nogai. And that should be all we need to get the Nogaians out of the war, I would very much assume. And that's all I want here. I don't want to take their land in this war. Just happy to piece them out. Pope wants military access, sure. Yes, this was the war. I just thought that I might have declared the wrong war, but I didn't. So I don't think I did. A lot of land to take here. Eternal Guild contacts, one of these again. Don't care about the spy thing much. I guess I'm tiny bit biased towards getting the construction bonus. Guilds plus, aristocrats minus seems fine, right? Yeah. Let's do that. Let's also spend some Pope mana for more mercantilism. Should have a quick look at our mercantilism. Let's not overcap. But we're not even close. And my Doge, the traders are in charge. Oh no. If only we had known. Goes the siege of that place. I guess I march on Lubeck? With those mercs? Converted the subject's province there. Once again, not going to convert my own, but there should be more subject provinces to convert, and there certainly are. Grab a big one. Let's also carpet siege this to Hackenback. Well, not as much carpet sieging as I thought. Come home from the Serbs, because they like me a ton now. And they do also need to get assimilated. Sooner rather than later. I don't remember... You're not that big, right? Probably not going to tell me now. 717. Yeah. Much smaller than the Khorasani original. And we're still feeding the Khorasani here. After midnight, no less. Maps. Siege down Nogain capital. Have more than enough troops here to beat any Nogain army. Just hang out in Terek. Because there's a supply there. We do have a supply limit bonus from, I think, our ideas, right? Here? Yeah, 33% extra supply limit. It's quite helpful when you have armies that are large, which with quantity ideas you sometimes do. Why am I sieging our Aquabus? No point at all. I just wanted to beat up the Persians. Well, we do need to put a cut in here. What's kind of annoying me right now is that this war is going so fast. I mean, it's great that it's a fast war, but we didn't get our cores in yet. So we're still overextended by a bunch, so we can't take land for ourselves. We do want a peace deal where we take land for ourselves, I'm pretty sure. Not just feed Khorasan. You don't need to. But yeah, we would like Yazd and Ifshahan for sure. Yeah, I think there's no way around that. So we're gonna do that eventually, but not right now. Thank you folks so much for watching. If you like what you're seeing, as always, please do hit that like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, and if you have anything at all to say, then yeah, comment section. It's the real deal. Thank you for watching. See you folks next time.